How does Dracula respond when someone has a question for him? I'm glad you asked. Welcome to the stream, my friends. I waited because I was going to tell that joke when the title came up, and then the title didn't come up when it faded to black. Thank you for being here tonight, my friends. Welcome back to Legacy of Darkness on the Nintendo 64. We're on night 5. We're working on clearing the second character. It's, I don't know, it's mildly complicated. But we'll dive back into it. But first, let me say hello to Uncle Muscles, first in chat tonight, followed by Dead Zergling and Lucent Jelly, Sensation, and Kusari Gama. Welcome in all. Thank you for the watch streak, Sensation, for 10 streams. Sorry for the tech problem, Zergling, and also sorry that if you're going to have to wait on the Discord notifications. You're relying on me to remember to send them out in a timely manner.
Choosing to live harmoniously with humans, sealed away their enormous magical powers to prevent them from
He looks more like Dracula than Dracula with that hairstyle, with hair like that. Spoiler alert, right? Big spoiler alert. I can't talk while that guy's talking. Big spoiler alert. That guy in the opening cutscene isn't Dracula, right? Castlevania 64. Like, that's the big twist in Castlevania 64. Is the guy who looks like Dracula is not. And it's that guy. Okay, so it's our second attempt at Henry's quest. I completed one attempt, but I was only halfway successful. So, we're on attempt number 2. And the outer wall, I've never seen the outer wall as Henry before. I don't recall being particularly struck by the quality of his haircut one way or another. I'll have to pay greater attention. Oh, does that just fall off that cliff and die? Well, that's scary. Do I want this? I sure do. Let's go. I've slept since the last time we played this, so some of the details of what all is going on may be foggy to me. Why does the music suddenly get so laid back? I don't understand. I couldn't move for a moment. What? I still can't move. What's going on? You have to hold the control stick at like one very precise angle. Wouldn't be Castlevania without dialogue interrupting your gameplay. My dialogue interrupting the gameplay, even? I like this music, by the way. My surprise at how unexpectedly chill it was not meant to be a criticism. Do I need to go down there? I don't know. It is snowing. There's a blizzard outside. I heard it's basically supposed to snow all into next week, and we could get up to 23 inches over the weekend. Which, this morning we had 0. It had gotten warm enough that all the snow had melted away, and now it's instantly being replaced by maybe 2 feet of it. Why not? I don't know what's going on in there. I was never afraid. That amazing reading of our novel the other night. Thank you, Zerglin. Glad you enjoyed. I'm glad it motivated me to finally sit down and read through that. I had it just hanging out on my bookshelf for so long. I am here and I'm in a good mood. Good to hear. Welcome in, Chozo. I saw your comment about this game, or the first game, presumably, you know, this one too, having a rush development. I don't think I've ever looked much into the development history of either of these games. I guess I'm not surprised. The thing is, like, because this game exists, and it's like I've heard before that this game is largely made of cut content from the other game. Like that information, I guess, leads me to assume I can't really be surprised that Castlevania 64 had a rush development. I don't feel when I play the game that, not true. I don't know what that's in reference to. I'm losing my train of thought. When I play the original Castlevania 64, I don't feel like I'm playing a rushed game when I play that one. Like I don't feel like anything's missing when I play Castlevania 64. It feels solid enough. It feels complete. Like they did a good job. Konami apologized for this for the first one on stage. Completely unnecessary. Isn't there an area in Dark Souls that's like this, with a bunch of boulders you have to run around? Does Sin's Fortress have boulders? Is that what I'm thinking of? The original reviewed well and sold okay. This wasn't loved a lot. Yeah, Sin's Fortress. Well, I didn't forget Sin's Fortress. I just forgot that it was called Sin's Fortress. Whenever I think of Sin's Fortress, the first thing I think of is the I think of the pendulums is like the defining characteristic for me. Okay, I was worried that wasn't going to come back down. Sin's Funhouse. I should look into some of the like history and production of these games, but because I haven't fully completed them, you know, I don't want to get myself spoiled on stuff too early. I speed through Sins in like 5 minutes. My first run through Sins on my first playthrough took an entire night. I mean, an entire night sounds pretty good to me. I feel like the first time I tried to make my way through there, it probably took a month. I was so bad and slow and terrible at everything in Dark Souls. It would be such a mercy for anything to only take a night. Here's a trick for you. If you don't want to fall off of these platforms, when you see it coming in, you want to just do a little jump and just continue to hold the B button. And then when the platform goes all the way back into the wall, you'll be able to grab onto it. And then you won't have to fall down. Frownie's got the cheese. I don't feel like I'm moving particularly quickly at this moment. I wonder if I can or should. No. I was gonna jump down there. What a mistake that would have been. Hey, Human, thank you for the lurk. Plan on playing these eventually? Oh, I hope you play them on stream, and I really hope I'm there. I love these games, particularly the first one. I don't often enough get to watch playthroughs of these. They don't want to be rescued anyway. I think we've experienced some evidence of that. I mean, I walked right by one. The other night, and they didn't even bother to, like, holler out to me or anything. I feel like these games have some of the best N64 graphics for games that don't use the expansion. This game does use the expansion. I'm playing in low resolution mode anyway, because I don't really notice the difference. The first one doesn't use the expansion, but this one does. But I'm not... I don't know, I'm playing in low resolution mode, so I don't think that you would be able to see a difference, though. Oh, thank you for the watch streak, Chozo. Thank you for the 5 streams. Very much appreciated. The... Redeem. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it in the chat. I think it got scrolled off the screen by the bot message. I'll take that meat. Yeah, I think Zergling's attended more streams in a row than I have. This is not looking good. I think I have missed our objective. I'm just supposed to drop off of here. Look out the game. Look how the game back seats. Anytime the monster flies past me, it just puts in giant letters on the screen. Use the lock on. Uh-oh. This seems not good. I should probably, heal quickly. Let's go. Harpies, harp, please. Oh my. Alright, I mean, if there's not something off of one of the sides here, then I have completely missed our objective. I'll have to run back through this whole area again at some point. Alas. I think there's probably a breakable wall somewhere that I didn't break. Okay, I don't seem to be able to open that door. Can't go back up there. Alright, so I have to use this crystal. Well, this is unfortunate. This takes me to the tunnel. Now, if I go back up and I come back down, will it always take me to the tunnel? It does. So, I never found anyone in the tunnel either, though, right? So, I actually do need to explore down here. The boss of the tunnel is super obnoxious, though. Oh well, it is what it is. Hey VHS, good to see you. My Twitch app has cached the thumbnail of Eek being a broken mess of pixels with Frownie facepalming whenever the channel shows up on the front page. Oh, that's beautiful. What could be a more appropriate thumbnail for my stream? The water is deadly, so you don't want to go exploring. You don't want to go trudging through the water trying to explore. You know what? I do want holy water. That's the better option here, I think. I'm gonna need it for the boss anyway. Ah, ha, ha, the bat! Let's say escape route up. Oh, nice. I don't even think I gave a single thought to what this stone was all about before. My plan was to play this yesterday and then try and play Eek tonight, but I couldn't make the stream happen yesterday, and then I didn't want... I couldn't face the games that I know to be trash. I didn't have it in me tonight. If it makes you feel better, I don't often think of stones either, Zergling says. I have a certain degree of affection for stones. I often find high-quality stones to be aesthetically pleasing. I like, mountains and rocky landscapes. Is this where I came from? I think this just leads to there. Right? Yeah. And then what's way over here? Moon door. It's not nighttime though. I think I've already gone through all of the time-sensitive doors, so I don't think they're the answer. No, why are there two fires here? The mountains covered in ketchup. Sounds ruinous to me. No! Hey, Sweesh, good to see you. There's got to be some reason to stand on that platform, right? I can't see what it might be from down below, but... surely they wouldn't put a completely pointless platform here. Or maybe they would. One day we'll get Lost Vikings. I need to play Lost Vikings, and I need to play it in the month of November. So I can title my stream Norse-vember. I almost got banned in Sark streams for bringing up Lost Vikings twice in a row. He does seem very, he does seem very opposed to that game. Doing the stages without taking damage at all is crazy. Oh, so the set's real bad. It seems like it's easier to find bad sets than good ones sometimes. It's so much self-imposed misery. No wonder Sark and Frownie get along so well. We recognize the hauntedness in each other's eyes. Can you list a little bit of the game? What's the goal? What are you doing right now? Okay, yeah. So this is actually a second, like this is like a sub playthrough. I've already completed the main quest of the game, and then after you do that, you unlock other characters. And so like this is the first unlockable character, and when you play as this character, you don't play through the main quest again. Instead, the game world, you're given access to an alternate, more open version of the game world. It's kind of like you're playing through the same world as the main quest, but like a day behind the main character or something like that, because like things are already open and unlocked. But our goal isn't to defeat Dracula. Our goal is just to wander around the map and try to find 6 missing children. And we have to do it within a time limit of 7 in-game days. And I've learned where 3 of them are. I've played through this quest once, and I found 3 of the children before my time expired. I've found 4 of them now total. I think I found 3 on my first attempt, and so far I found 1 additional one. So I have 2 more to locate. But I've already been through 1 new area and didn't find anyone there, so... Of the 6, I found 3 the first time, I've added a 4th one, I've missed a 5th one, and there's a 6th one somewhere. It's really cool this side mission exists, especially because of the limited card space. I like this mission. I think this is a fine as a mission. Mostly because I kind of like this character. He reminds me of RoboCop with his, I mean, he's got a gun and he's got very like stiff RoboCop movement. Like his poses. Plus, he's half made of metal. And so, also, this quest, finding the children in this quest, unlocks the additional content for the rest of the game. Like, you unlock, like, there's 2 extra characters, and you unlock hard mode and alternate costumes and I don't know what all else. But potentially even more stuff. It seems like you get a new prize for each additional child that you rescue. That will give us more content. First thought was Metal Gear Solid. Frownie will one day try Metal Gear Solid again. I'll have to try the original. Starting out with the twin snakes was not a great idea. It seems. Or it didn't go well for me. I don't know, I'm once bit and twice shy. I wonder if I could go further on this. Maybe, hang on, let's take this all the way around and see what happens. I think going around a second time was a bad idea. The second disc of Metal Gear Solid 3 on PlayStation 2 has Metal Gear 1 and 2 from the MSX in English. First one had a horrible port to the NES. I want to play that horrible NES game, though. It may be a bad move, but I definitely want to do that. Yeah, I don't know much about the MSX either. I think there was an alternate version of Castlevania released on it. But I haven't really looked into any of its content since. I don't do a whole lot of non-North American stuff anyway. Splinter Cell GBA. Okay, so that's the boss. That's the end. The shovel. Why is there another save crystal over here by the shovel? There's no blood, so I thought it'd be okay for you to play and keep family friendly. I'm okay. I'm okay with playing an M-rated game every now and then. I know we don't play a lot of them, and it's been a while since we've done one, but they're not, like, They're not strictly forbidden. When we get retro achievements, I'm gonna badge them. Metal Gear came out a year before this. Maybe that's where the vibe comes from. They're both Konami games, right? I said I didn't need to double check all of these time doors, and now I'm doing it anyway. Oh, hey. Diana. Well, I'm glad I did it anyway. Okay, so she is in the moon door. That's nearly past the boss arena. Okay, so that makes 5 children. I should know their locations now. I watch you play these and they look like good games. I feel like maybe the N64 had too much of a casual audience, so anything that wasn't on the easier side was just rejected. I don't know. I don't know that I can make any statements that are gonna convince someone who doesn't like the Nintendo 64 to start liking it. I like the Nintendo 64, but I don't know, some of the stuff on Nintendo 64 is really hard. Like 100%ing Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. That gets pretty tough. Getting through Doom 64 and Quake 2 is brutal, Zergling says. I 100%ed Banjo-Kazooie once. I'll have to do it again for RA. That, Grentilda is just so difficult. And then, getting all those music notes. Nintendo 64 is always associated with a lot of fun for me, but very short-lived fun, if that makes any sense, Swish said. Oh, it's the wrong time of day. Should play Blues Brothers 2000. I don't know, there's a lot of, I still, like, for someone who, like, you know, like I say, oh, I'm a big fan of the Nintendo 64, I've still only really played a very small percentage of its titles. There's a lot of stuff on it I'd like to get around to playing. We got like Gex and Goemon and Chameleon Twist and I don't even know a lot of other stuff on it. I don't like having to use a controller to play either, so there's that, Zergling says. I mean, there's one thing of, like, not wanting to use a controller generally, and then on top of that, to have to use the Nintendo 64 controller. It makes things, like, extra rough, right? Goemon is gonna be hilarious with no back seating. Oh no. Am I dead? Is this automatic death in this phase too? What is going on? What is this attack? Oh, that was amazing. It's first-person shooters on a controller specifically that you don't like. Alright, let's go. That boss is a nightmare. The only way to defeat the first phase is to, like, super cheese it. And then I don't even know. Gonna lurk for a bit. Thank you for the lurk. I should hopefully be around for another couple hours. I can't stream super late tonight. I can't stream for as long as I would like to. Even though we got a little bit of a late start, because I'm gonna have to get up early and run the snowblower in the morning. So I gotta be responsible and end at a reasonable hour to accomplish that. No, that was only the 4th, actually. The 5th is on this stage, and there's another one that's on a earlier stage that I missed. And I don't know if I can cycle back for... I don't know if I can cycle back for that one, or if I'm gonna have to do a full other playthrough. I don't fully understand myself how this mode works. I've just puzzled out the gist of it. So actually, yeah, the one that I collect on this stage will be the 6th, but I missed the 4th, I guess is the correct way to think about it. Yeah, there's the one from this stage is easy to find. They're just right out there in the open, basically. Alright, but the thing is, I don't know how to... I don't really know how to exit this stage. I have a feeling that I can't go back. My expectation is I probably can't go back to the stage where I missed one. Because I think our entrance to 3 of the areas is time sensitive. Hey BBF, good to see you. Welcome in. Why is it a save crystal at the end of a dead-end hallway? I mean, there's no way that I can make that jump. Oh, I'm a fool. I don't have to do that. I just need to go straight across here. There's so many lizard men, and they're different. I think in the first Castlevania 64 that I can't go under this. Why is it raised if I can't go under it? I don't think there's so much variety to the lizard man in the first game. I'll take that, please and thank you. Do I jump over the spikes? I guess so. Well, that wasn't good. I don't know if that's the correct way to go or not. See, like, normally you would need to, like, branch off to, like, different areas of this and go back and forth. I think to move levers to open, like, gates and shift platforms around and stuff. Like, I don't think it's a straightforward walk to the goal. Oh, well, like here, like this is a switch. I would have to press that to open something, but it's already pressed. I don't know my way around. So see, coming over here was pointless, but it would be mandatory in a different quest. Oh my goodness. Saving the Children gives Moonwalker vibes. I've never played a Moonwalker. That's on the Genesis. Makes me think of Turok 2. I think you're rescuing children in Turok 2 as well, right? I've only played a little bit of that game. I rented Turok 2 as a kid, and I couldn't get very far in it. This could be the exit. I like Turok, but it got hard. I owned the first one. I owned Dinosaur Hunter. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, but yeah, I couldn't get all that far. I could make it up to, I think, like the third world of Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. It's another, like, Dark Souls kind of boss. Except the room isn't filled with poison. But I rented the second game, and I remember being just completely floored by how amazing I thought the graphics were. No, I don't need to go to the underground waterway. Alright, well there's some... I have to fight this boss again. It's a cool game and quite new back then, the style and everything. New N64 games were expensive. I liked Wave Race. I had a buddy who swore by Wave Race. Like how incredible it was, but I've never played it myself. I live in Wisconsin. I'm not opposed to sharing what state I'm in. Or maybe I won't, divulge like my exact hometown, but I'm in Wisconsin. It's pretty well established on record. I share that and refer to it regularly. Wave Race is chill. They nailed the vibe. Ever been to a Woodman's? Yeah, I have. it's been several years now. Um, but one of my first apartments when we moved up to when we moved up here was near a Woodman's. Okay. Hopefully I won't have to fight that boss again. I'm in Chicago-ish, and I love ours. Yeah, I don't have real strong feelings for it one way or the other, just because I don't have one particularly close to me at the moment. But when we did, I mean, I would go to it semi regularly. So I don't know if the. So the way this works is like the first three stages of this quest are normal, and then at some point we make it up to this coffin. And this coffin is like a teleporter. And it will send you to one of three different areas. But I don't know what the rules that govern your destination are. It's clear to me that it's affected by time, but I don't know if it depends on what day you go into the coffin or what hour you go into the coffin. Or like so that's what I have to experiment with now to try and figure out. I'm going to write it down even. Ours is 24-hour, like getting my grocery shopping done at degen hours when no one is there. I kind of miss. I miss having access to a 24-hour grocery store. Okay, so I think I have 6 hours to find the. sixth child. Unfortunately, I've already been through this area once and failed, so... I don't know. Fingers crossed, everybody. I don't know if my time is over at midnight or if it's over at 6 a.m. Unfortunately, it's going to take all my time just to cross this narrow thing here. I hope I didn't save. I think I did. Did I ever go in here? Okay, I never came in here before. Oh, I thought I could slide under that. Okay, but that switch doesn't actually do anything. Because Henry can't press switches. So what am I even doing? Where do I go? How do I get up there? I got up there before. How do I do it now? Am I supposed to use this? I'm supposed to use this. Ugh. The pressure of the clock is really getting to me. Alright, is it going to end at midnight? It did end at midnight. No, that means I gotta do the whole thing again. I was hoping it was going to end at 6 a.m. My plan was to leap off the side of the castle at 3 a.m. and just to keep resetting my save. Alright, well, it wasn't a wasted playthrough, because we gained wisdom. 5 of the children. We'll get them all in the next run. Okay, can I skip the credits? I can't skip the credits. Let's spin the wheel. I think I'll spin the wheel when we get all 6 of the children. This isn't really a new victory. This is just a duplication of our other one. Yeah, I know. That was what was that? That was Bram Stoker's Dracula. Hey Tommy, welcome in. I did another incomplete playthrough of the Henry quest in Legacy of Darkness. I've got to turn around to do it again, so we haven't really finished anything. Demonstration programmer. They specialize in just programming gameplay demos. The idle demo from the title screen. Oh, we've got a raid coming in. It's a good time. You didn't miss anything. We're actually just about to start another run. Welcome in, Natto. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Bayon, welcome in. Rocknix, welcome in. Thank you for the GGs. Shoutouts to Natto. How did Turtles go, Natto? Did you win? Highly recommend following Natto if you somehow don't already, my friends. One of my favorite streams. A super friendly, super chill guy. Natto's been doing a lot on the NES lately. I'm doing a first playthrough of Turtles. Just did all levels in Mario Brothers 3 the other day. Natto has done what I dream of doing and conquered Mike Tyson recently as well. Got far, no victory yet though. Didn't win. Made it to a new stage. Hey, and a PB is nothing to be upset about. Greg, welcome in. Yeah, more Castlevania 64. Hard mode. Cornell's second costume. Use Reinhardt, Carrie, and Reinhardt. So I guess the only other thing to unlock would be Carrie's second costume. I use the code. Well, I mean, they give that to you for a reason. That's the way you're supposed to do it. I love your camera. You have that Metal Gear Solid comm going on. Hey, thank you. I kind of lucked out. Because the thing is, my camera effect is not an effect. It's just a cheap webcam that's been, like, slowly degrading over the course of several months now. And it accidentally just created the perfect, like, static effect. So I'm not going to replace it. Yeah, 14-0. I want to do that. If I ever get to where I can beat it, then I'm definitely gonna have to go for that as well, Nato. Trouble is, I promised I would never use a password I would never use a password in my quest to defeat Tyson. So I'm not allowed to use it to practice, so I never get to. It was a bad decision. Bim Bam Berry, welcome in. Fits the retro theme perfectly. I'm quite pleased with it. So this is just to tell everyone where we're at. This is the sequel, remix, remaster, DLC for Castlevania 64. This is Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. And Cornell is the main character. Your first playthrough, you have to do the game as Cornell. We did that. And after you beat the game with Cornell, you unlock Henry. And through Henry's quest, you unlock other stuff in the game, including Reinhardt and Carrie. But I haven't played either of these two yet. I'm still working on Henry because I haven't 100%ed his quest yet. So, Cornell's quest is like a regular game quest where you go through the game and you fight Dracula and you get credits. Henry's quest is like a side mission where you go through the game and you're looking for collectibles. And the collectibles are kidnapped children that you have to rescue, and there's 6 of them hidden in the game world. And so far, on my best run, I managed to find 5. So I need to complete a run where I find all 6. So that's why those credits didn't matter, because I didn't get all 6 of my objectives. So I've got to do it again. So that's what we're about to do. You tell Henry this is not Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, but that's what I like. The thing is, Henry showed up with only half a suit of armor. Subject Omega, welcome in. So yeah, Henry, he's got the shoulders and the helmet and the boots, but like he's got the mullet approach to the suit of armor. He's all business at the ends and casual in the middle. So, Henry must rescue all 6 of the children found in the 6 stages within 7 days. And I know where 5 of them are now. So, we should be able to run through most of this somewhat quickly. Know some good retro golf games? I'm gonna let you down there, Subject Omega. I do not. I don't think I've ever really played a golf game. Oh, wait. I take it back. Kirby's Dream Course on the Super Nintendo. That is a golf game, and it's rad. No Mario Golf. I've sampled Mario Golf, I think, like on the Nintendo 64. I can't really say that I played enough to know if it's good or bad, though. Heard of that, also heard it was good. It's, might be best experienced multiplayer, so if you have a friend, maybe wait to play it with a friend. I'm always playing everything solo, though, so... No. NES Open and Kirby's Dream Course are what you have available. Got a jet. Got to feed the wife. Later, Frownie, and good luck. Thank you for the good luck, Rocknix. Good to see you. Be well, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Yeah, I've just never played any of those, so I can't say if they're good or bad. And I definitely don't have anything against emulation. I just like I don't have a I don't have a principle against it or anything. I just don't bother with it. Because I have a lot of the actual hardware already by chance, and I'm not good enough with computers to figure out a emulation setup I'm comfortable with. Never played Soul Reaver. I played one of the games in the series briefly on the stream. Defiance, I think it was called. I think it was Legacy of Kain Defiance on the Xbox. It didn't win me over in the brief time I sampled it for. I don't know how fair or unfair a commentary on the other games and the series as a whole that is, but that's what happened. I sampled Defiance for... That might not be the title. I sampled one on the Xbox briefly, and decided it wasn't for me. But if I had started with, like, the first game, maybe I would feel differently. I can't really say. Can't, for good faith, recommend Switch Sports compared to the alternatives. Switch version doesn't have the charm of the Wii version. Focuses less on challenges and more on online grind for cosmetics. I actually never played Wii Sports either. I feel like I'm the only human on the planet that never played Wii Sports. Hey, Cows, good to see you. Welcome in. I recommend the Battle Royale Bowling because it's the least bad. How goes it? I think we're doing pretty well. I think we're doing alright. Welcome back, Chozo. I'm on my third run through this quest with this character because on run number 1 I rescued 3 of 6 children. On run number 2 I rescued 5 of 6. So if I'm gonna do better at all, it's got to be with the perfect run now. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic that we can do it. Much Pokopia was demanded. Am I in the wrong tower? I'm in the wrong tower. Hey, Buddha Fingers, good to see you. Welcome in. My sister's so lucky her husband bought her a Switch 2 and Pokopia. I need to marry a successful lady and be spoiled, Chozo says. You could be careful, you might get stuck watching her niece with her and not get Pokopia how you want it at all. Such a hard word to say. Pokopia. I'm surprised it doesn't have a T in it. I'm surprised it's not like Poketopia. That's what I would expect. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Rip. That was unfortunate. No problem, Omega. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. Woo. The thing about these spike platforms is they're not really governed by a consistent timing. They, Ooh. They're pretty much random. So you can get some real bad luck with them. The director of Tale of the Sun gave an interview about the game this week. That is pretty random. Welcome in, Scheming Miner. That might be interesting to take a look at. Heading off to sleep. Thank you for stopping in, Omega. Hope the golf games treat you well. I hope the Kirby game treats you well if you play that one. I think that game's a lot of fun. Oh! You know what? I am going to pick that up. I would rather have the axe, but I think the axe costs more jewels to throw. You know what? I'll take the holy water. I may only be able to throw one. Let's go. One is all you need. He was talking about how his part in helping the community during the Kobe earthquake helped him format the gameplay and the idea for the title. I thought I saw something. I thought I saw something somewhere that said the game was supposed to be like, I forget exactly how it was worded, but the idea was that the game was supposed to be something like a reaction against Super Mario 64 and a demonstration that video games didn't have to be fun. That's a first I heard. Well, take that with a grain of salt, because I might be misunderstanding what I'm half remembering. But after playing the game, I would believe that statement even if it is false. I don't know, it's such a bizarre game. It's such a bizarre game. It's like, there's a lot of it I never fully understood, but I don't know that I could justify playing through it again. This seems wrong. I think I'm going the wrong way. Unfortunately, I still don't have anything even remotely approaching an understanding of the best way to get through the maze. Every single time, I just blunder and cry my way through the maze. Six days left. We're almost halfway there, and we've only used up one of our 7 days. So. Even if I waste a day or two more in the maze, I think we'll be in decent shape. I think this is good. I actually don't think I need to go in here, but I want to grab a couple additional resources, maybe. In the first Castlevania 64, the stained glass knights do not jump down from the window. Instead, when you come to this hallway, they are laying down on the floor like they are made from the shadow of the stained glass window. Like the pattern of light on the floor stands up and charges at you. But in this one, they jump down out of the thing. I think. I might be misremembering that. I'm pretty sure that they lay down on the floor in the first one. So I feel like I was surprised to learn that they were made of light and not glass. But in this one, they're made of glass. What is the camera up to? Sounds like they're influenced from the young Sherlock Holmes movie. Yeah. I think I've only seen part of that movie. Yeah, I tried watching it one time and then I got interrupted part of the way through and I never made it back for the rest. It's famous for being one of the earliest CGI uses in a movie. Okay, now we're halfway through. Let's see where this takes me. So this brought me to the tunnel. Okay, I know where the child in the tunnel is, so... we should be able to make it through this much more quickly than ever before. I missed another watch streak. I don't know if, Buddha, if you're still there, but if you are, thank you very much for the 30 stream watch streak. I don't know why I'm not seeing the redemptions in the chat. Aha. No. Ooh, that narrow walkway is scary. Narrow walkways like that are always scary when you got a Nintendo 64 controller to move around with. Save early, save often. Okay, I think this way is the way to go. Actually, I'm not convinced of that. Yeah, okay, let me save over here. Then go back. And can I go down here? I think this is not right. Oh, this is fine. Okay, is it going to become night in 30 minutes? That would be super convenient. Let's go. Whoa. I wasn't entirely sure I could make that jump. It really is just endless bats. Oh yeah, it's the wrong time of day. No. Getting hit by the web is automatic death. It's quite bad. These time doors are really annoying. Like, it's really annoying to have to throw 12 hours away just to go through this door. And there's no other way to do it. Uh-oh. Evening, Bort Jams. Welcome in. Let's finish eating some sesame seed crackers. The chord progression to the music on the stage is very similar to the James Bond theme. I hear that. For some reason, I hear that same chord progression a lot in video game music. Okay, there's number 5, and the only one left now to find is the only one that I don't know where it is. Ah! Almost went the wrong way. Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever been turned to stone like that before. Can you believe I beat that snake lady in Dark Souls 2 without draining the poison out of that room? That was ridiculous. That was so brutal, and it took forever. Now, if I'm right... this should take us to the wall. I was right. I can't believe it. I'm never right. Alright, I saved here once. I'm not going to save again. As I want to be able to reset this area. I say I'm not going to save again, because I don't want to, but I'll probably operate on autopilot and save at every save crystal I come across. And cause myself some real heartache. Always expecting the worst. That's me. I don't know how many people have read through the Narnia books, but I just finished The Silver Chair recently for the first time, and when I met the character Puddleglum, I felt an instant kinship with him. Chaos is laughing. I finished the chapter where you meet him, and then I immediately had to go and read that section to Jelly because his overwhelming pessimism was something that I could definitely relate to. He's great though. He's great though. I love him. I love him. Like he always expects the worst, but it never discourages him. He just keeps going. And like that's what's amazing about him. And then it'll spoil a little bit of the book, but he turns out to be quite the hero toward the end, and he gives this amazing speech that really resonated with me at the end of the story, and just he's great. He's just great. Guy's a Giga Chad. I loved him. Such a good character, Cow says. Oh, he's my favorite. He may be one of my favorite characters in all of fiction. Oh, what am I doing? I said I wasn't going to save. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about that autopilot? It's got a strong hold on me. Aha! There you are. I should have said something, because I actually thought that that's where the last child was going to be when we were here before, and the timer ran out. I thought that that's where I was going to have to get to. That was my objective in my mind. I just wasn't sure what the path over here was going to look like. Ho, 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 ho. You've come to save me. Let's go. Hey, and it ends instantly, since that's the sixth and final rescuee. Happy Friday the 13th, Board Jam says. Thank you for the 40 stream watch streak, Board Jams. That one actually showed up in the chat. I've been missing those a lot tonight. Very much appreciate 40 streams. That is quite the count. Oh, you're all okay. Shall we go back to town? Your families are worried sick. The morning sun lit up the strong, gentle features of Henry's beaming face. The ending was slightly different. It had a slightly different text. I almost missed it. Alright, there we go. I think we're finished with Henry playthroughs now. I think that should wrap that quest line up completely. So this time we will spin the wheel. And we've already seen the credits a couple times, so we don't need to watch those together again, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and spin. The Wheel of Scorchin is a hot sauce roulette. I've got a bunch of little miniature bottles here. Some quite mild, some unreasonably hot. And I will pick one through 10. Whatever the wheel decides. Number 2. Alright, number 2 is not such a dangerous one. Number 2 is Beer Cayenne. Hey, Conga, great to see you. Are we doing hot sauce again? We are doing a spin. I'm about to sample one. I think I'm actually going to finish this bottle up. Tastes a little bit like barbecue sauce. I don't know that it tastes. I don't know that I would identify that as a beer flavor. It tastes very barbecue. It's a little hot, but not much. Not much. Frownie's now learned the move flamethrower. The beer doesn't burst into flames yet. Yeah, it's not a very strong flavor, that one. Just finished some very mild Thai chili sauce, very tasty. I've got some sweet Thai chili sauce in the fridge. I don't know what I'm going to use it on. Be good to make some. It'd be delicious to make some coconut shrimp. But have they trademarked Bear BQ yet? If they haven't, someone needs to get to that right away. Carrie's second costume. Okay. I think that unlocks everything. So now hard mode. Now the only question, I guess, is that do we want to, our next playthrough, do we want to do the Reinhardt playthrough, or do we want to save that for last and do the Carrie playthrough? I think I will save the Reinhardt playthrough. It's the one I'm most looking forward to. Do we want to use the default costume or the secondary costume? Guess we'll just use default. Alright, Carrie playthrough. Let's begin. Transylvania, in the mid-19th century, the province of Wallachia. In this time of peace and plenty, no one foresees the return of ancient horrors, but the old legends live, and soon the land will again be plunged into darkness. The people have returned to the path of wickedness, and the bonds that seal their evil ruler's spirit are weakening. Deep in his castle, he stirs from a century of enforced sleep. Count Dracula awakes. Carrie Fernandez, a young girl gifted with great magical powers. Sensing Dracula's return, she sets off alone to the dark castle. Now she must wield her inherited power in the fight against evil. So, This playthrough is also going to start on this obnoxious ship level. That's unfortunate. I think I like Carrie's character design in this game better than the original Castlevania 64. I think this is a better outfit that she's got. They're living in the chilly Renaissance. Chili crisp jars. Wish I could do more spicy food, Scheming Miner says. Alright, so one thing I know now. On my first playthrough, my first Carrie playthrough in Castlevania 64, I played through about, I don't know, 60 or 70% of the game without knowing that you can charge your main attack. Oh, there's a lever down here. Should probably pull that. Okay. Ah! I'm craving Thai peanut sauce. I start to understand why people sailed halfway around the world to get good spices. I've been cooking stir fry a lot this week, and the stir fry that I put together is very much inspired by Thai basil. I haven't been able to make it spicy, though, for a long while. Okay, I'm looking for a key. Normally I would throw a habanero pepper or two in it to really give it quite the kick, but since we share table foods with Baby Man now. I think it's in his best interest that I don't make everything sort of like a melt your face off heat level. Nobody else in my house has my dedication to hot spices, Conga says. How's Baby Man? Has the beard come in yet? Not yet. I keep telling him he needs to get to work on it, but he insists on focusing on things like adding a 19th word to his vocabulary. I have a good peanut sauce. Made one last week with leftover coconut aminos. A little peanut butter on the fly. Not the best one I made, but it was still good. I've never eaten a peanut sauce on a... I've never eaten a peanut sauce. I think I've just been too scared of it. I do put cashews in my stir fry now, though, so I am... perhaps closer than I've ever been to working up the courage to sample a peanut sauce. Just is what it says on the tin. Sweet creamy sauce of peanuts. I can't figure out what to do. I'm gonna spend all my time on this one boat stage. I don't like it. I didn't like playing this stage as Cornell. I don't like playing it as Carrie either. I know it's all user error. It's quick and easy. Peanut butter and soy sauce, and there's an array of ways you can do it. Made groundnut soup. It's a Ghanaian dish. Fish with chicken and let it marinate. I miss the more exotic foods that were easier to get living on the coast. We have 50 kinds of barbecue, but maybe one peanut sauce if you're lucky. Oh, and see, here I am wishing that I had access to barbecue again. There are no good barbecue places anywhere near me. Come to KC and raid our aisles. Cutscene looked silly. That part was briefer than I remember. Oh. Did I miss that jump? How did I miss that jump? This music sounds like it's taken from somewhere else. Oh no, that death put me in a really bad spot because now my attack isn't powered up. Oh no, this boss fight is going to be horrific. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this boss fight on hard mode with the low power attack. Oh, there's no way. Yeah, he could bite me in two, but instead he decides to toss me on the ground. I guess I taste bad. Might as well use up my chicken. I'm stuck to the ground. What am I supposed to do? I'm dead. I mean, that time I jumped. It just didn't count. Oh, brutal. This playthrough may be a tremendous error. This sounds like music from A Link to the Past, I think. Immediately robbed. Can I jump across this? Oh, I can. It does, Conga says. Alright, we'll try this a couple more times, but I can't stream for much longer because I'm gonna have to get up early to snowblow. I promise I'm not just rage quitting. That Link from The Legend of Zelda composed the music for Castlevania 64. It's pretty, it was 85 here the other day, and it's going to be 15 on Sunday. It got warm enough, so we had like 2 feet of snow outside for the past, several months. And then it got warm enough that it all melted away. It was basically zero snow. A few little patches here and there. But it started snowing today, and they said that we might get anywhere up to 23 inches by the time it stops next week. So it's basically replacing 100% of what just melted. Yeah, my sister told me she was down in the in her basement because of tornado warnings. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, I mean, this has got to be doable, right? I guess it doesn't have to be, but I know it is. Or I really want it to be, anyway. Trouble is, I'm not playing intelligently enough in regard to defensive play. The daylight savings changed and the weather said summer now. 95. Ugh. It's way too hot. Alright, my friends, we're going to wrap this stream up. I don't think I'm going to make progress with this tonight anyway. I think it's a good place to call it a night. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thanks for this stream. Thank you, cows. The next stream will probably be Sunday night. If that snow is too bad and it messes up my Sunday, I might have to cancel, but Sunday is my expectation for our next stream. Currently, we're working on more of this. We're still working on Eek the Cat and Echo 2. I haven't forgotten about Dragon's Lair or Punch-Out, though those are really kind of on the back burner right now. So all of these things are possibilities for next week's streams. I would say I'll probably stream Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week, and maybe Friday, if all goes well. But yeah, as I keep saying, things are really volatile in my life right now, so thank you for your patience and understanding if I can't be here, if I unexpectedly cancel all the streams I promise. But have a great weekend, my friends. Don't get snowed in or flattened by tornadoes, please. Thank you, Scheming Miner. Thank you, Conga. Jelly and I are still waiting on more test results, so we don't really have any news to share. We got some yesterday, and the initial feedback looks promising, but I'm trying to scroll through streams and think and speak at the same time, and I don't have enough brain power for everything. I'm going to send this over to Sark. Sark is chasing down retro achievements and Lego Star Wars tonight. Hopefully this isn't too brutal or miserable of an experience. Oh, but I was going to say, yeah, the IVF process is full of uncertainty at the best of times. So cautious optimism is our current stance, but we haven't received any bad news. So that's where we stand. Nothing really to share, though. Thank you very much one last time for being here, my friends. Be well. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday night. If not Sunday, probably Tuesday. Have a great weekend. We're all done for tonight, though. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.